clothing brand with stripes, and everyone liked my shorts. But I put long pants on. My legs aren't so pretty, but no, the throwback is awesome. My wife and I, we kind of pulled from Jeremy Clements because a year ago he did the Levi Garrett throwback scheme. And, that was really nice. But yeah, what NASCAR is doing is great. And this alumni that they put together, just go in there and we're all talking. We're friends. You know, when we're competitors, we hated each other. No, hey, that's a bad word. We didn't like each other because we had to compete. Now we're in there having a great time telling stories and just having a good time taking pictures. And so what NASCAR is doing with us older guys, retired guys, is great. And the new racing, pretty exciting sometimes. Martinsville was real exciting, very entertaining. I won a lot of races there, and it made me glad I'm not out there now because it got a little rough in the Xfinity race, and all of it really. But no, NASCAR is doing great. We appreciate it. We're just glad we're here.
How would you guys have handled something like last weekend at Martinsville, during your racing days if that type of thing happened?
Oh, no, wait a minute. It used to happen. If you remember, I ran modifieds there. I won 15 races total in my career. And one of the most exciting finishes was with Richie Evans and I. He went under the finish line in a wall on his side. And he put me into the wall outside, and I hit the inside wall. I finished second. And Mr. Earl back then said that was the most exciting finish ever at Martinsville. So we're kind of used to that. And Hornaday and Mike Skinner, they teamed up together the first time we ran trucks there. I was going to win, I was leading. But Hornaday slowed me up, wouldn't let me pass him to lap him. Skinner caught me, spun me out, coming to get the white flag on turn 4. So now we laugh about it. But back then we didn't like each other. So we used to mix it up at Martinsville and all the tracks and made it interesting for the fans. And last week was the Xfinity race especially was pretty exciting. The whole race, really. What's wrong? They got chewed out here by NASCAR. Told them, hey, calm down a little bit. But race fans love the action, so it was exciting, even for us old racers.
You said you guys have now been able to just kind of laugh about old times and laugh about maybe some track incidents. How special has this alumni network been for you to feel closer to the sport and to rebuild some of those relationships with your competitors?
Back in the day, we didn't get paid like some have in the last several years. We didn't have the TV and all that coverage like they had back in those days, like they have today. So we really appreciate what NASCAR has done, is putting us together and showing us to the crowds, getting us on stage and introducing us and doing the media things and doing autographs. Generation I came from in racing, we appreciate all that. Now back then, you're racing, you're focused, you're busy, sometimes drivers didn't want to sign an autograph, but today, please, come here, I want to give you an autograph, come on over here, we love it. Of course, Richard Petty's in there with us, and he was my hero, and he was my mentor, really, about how to treat race fans. So I still love that guy, and he's still here. He loves the sport, loves the people, and we love him. But things change, and some people don't like change. Some do. We wish it was like it used to be, but it's changed a lot. So, but we're glad we're here. Thank you.